This is a very beautiful example of an Underwood No. 3 typewriter. This particular machine was made in 1924 and it has a 14-inch carriage. The machine was made in Canada, and you can tell this by the decal that's on the front, as you can see. Canadian made Underwoods from this era featured this sticker. Also later on they still used it. They were either made in Toronto, Canada or Winnipeg, as far to my knowledge. Of course, the assembly lines could also have been located elsewhere, but I've only seen stickers that features these two cities. The decals and pinstriping on this machine are really very beautiful. There's only a little bit of wear over there, where the color selector is located and where you rub your finger against the metal in order to select. Common wear on a machine like this is usually down here, where the decals get rubbed off there for a while because the wrist rests on this particular piece of metal when you're typing. But on this machine they're intact and very beautiful. This machine is 92 years old and cosmetically it's in really good shape. The chrome on the machine, as you can see, just has held up so well during the years. Also over here, the paper guide, as you can see, it's also in really nice shape. And considering the machine is so old, that wear that you see on there, it doesn't come as a surprise considering how many pages have gone through this machine. And the only way you can really tell is by the platen, which has these grooves from typing. And some weird pitting on this side. I'm not sure what's caused it, but you can see it's there. The support rollers are in good shape. They're not perfect, but they work. They hold the page well. But they're old. And the support rollers, they're intact and they're turning, but they're not very good. So they don't really do anything. The clips that they're installed in, they do hold the page in place, but the rollers don't really guide the page anymore. Because this is a wide carriage model, it has 3 of these support clips. I'm only using one right now because the standard 8.5 by 11 page doesn't need all the room on this platen. This is for wide papers, hence the wide carriage notion. But as you can see, if a standard page was scrolled in here, which would go right under these clips as they're sitting right now, you only have you can only use this one, as this one wouldn't do anything and that one wouldn't either. So because of that, I'm only using this one. And number 5 Underwood would only have one clip because of this reason. And number 5, for those that don't know, the number 3 Underwoods are the wide carriage models, and the number 5 are the standard normal size carriage models. The machine features a standard escapement and a newer style spring tensioner. The older styles used to have a gear system and a teeth wheel that would turn the gear and strengthen the tension on the spring. This particular model just has a big silver knob and a screw that you turn in order to do so. And here you can also see how fine the paint is on this machine and how good condition it is. This particular Underwood has 6 margin setting or tab settings, and they're all intact and working beautifully. The back ruler is also in really good shape. The reason why the back ruler is upside down is because when you're sitting behind the typewriter, you would look over the machine and would see the numbers correctly, instead of the way we're sitting now and seeing the numbers upside down. There was a reason for that. I didn't, while cleaning, I didn't install the ruler upside down. That's the way it should be. Here's the left side of the machine. I'm trying to light it as good as possible. I'm using my desk lamp in order to do so, but it's not that easy. As you can see, the chrome here is also very nice. It reflects everything. And surprisingly, the bell as well. There is no chipping or rust on it or anywhere. These are very subjective to rust and patina, but this particular one is still the way it should be. Very beautiful. With the night vision on, you can see inside better. You can see here's the ribbon advanced system. And you can see the inside of the escapement if you look closely. I used to have over 100 typewriters, and this was still a highlight of that collection because it's in such good condition. The collection usually featured an Empire, which is now 124 years old, and other Underwoods and Royals and Remingtons. This was still a machine that I really used to advertise my collection because it really shows the durability of stuff that was made during those days. I mean, you want something that lasts a long time. You can use this in 100 years if it's not left outside, and it will still function fine. I mean, think of anything that's made today that will still exist in 92 years. I don't think we're going to be that lucky with the stuff we have now as they had with the things that they made back then. I have a piece of paper here, and I'll make a brief typing example of this machine so you can see how it works. The ribbon in it should be still good, although I have written quite a bit with this machine. As you can see, the keys are also quite blue because of that. But I think it will still be fine. So let me just set the camera on the tripod and I'll show you. Now this is not a standard 8.5 by 11 page, so I have to adjust the support clips in order for it to work properly. Here we go. I'll just type "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog," which tests all the keys on the keyboard. Now in capitals. And here you can see what I've written. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.